This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of E79 Resources, Mr. Rory Quinn. Rory, how are you today?
Gerardo, good to hear from you. Very good, thank you.
It's good to have you back on. You had some news that was very well received. The headline reads, Visible Gold intersected downhole in maiden exploration drill hole at Happy Valley Gold Prospect. Doesn't get a whole lot better than visible gold on the very first one, right?
Could not have asked for any more. We're looking for down dip extensions of the previously mined high-grade gold mineralization there, and we're into mineralized structure underneath the water table. So exactly what we were looking for.
And it sounds like you're seeing visible gold in two separate zones. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. So at about 95 meters and about 115 meters. So way well downhole.
Now, for those that are not familiar with the project or the region, can you give us a brief overview of the project, the region, and why you're so excited to be into a system that has already given you the kind of results visually, anyway, that you got on the first one?
So we're in the Victorian Goldfields in Australia, and on this property in particular, it's a relatively large property. It's really the collection of a historic gold camp. There was over 70 past producing gold mines on the property, and almost all mining and exploration stopped at the water table due to a lack of capital historically or lack of pumping equipment. So we're going to get underneath that water table and explore for extensions at depth. That's just one of the properties at Myrtleford. The other property at Beaufort, over 1 million ounces of historic gold production, no source ever identified for all of that gold, never being sourced to hard rock. We've got some wonderful targets set up there. So when we wrap up our program here at Myrtleford, we'll move the drill over to Beaufort.
It should be noted that technically you hit visible gold in hole 2 because the first one was terminated at 16 meters. And so if I don't point it out, somebody on Twitter will. So let me just go ahead and get that out of the way.
No, that's good point. Yeah, no, we were slightly less vertical than we wanted to be. We wanted to be at about 39 degrees to cut across the structures we wanted to. So you're absolutely correct. This is hole number 2. Hole 1 went down 60 meters. Hole 2 will go down about 350.
It's going to be important for you and the team to get a good understanding of the structures on this property, right? And I'm assuming that that's going to be a major focus for you all with the initial data as it comes in.
Well, that's it. So we'll gain quite a bit of understanding with this. We've only reported on visible gold down to about 120 meters. We'll go down to 300, 350 meters. Really get a sense of the structure down to that depth. We'll put in at least another couple of drill holes on this round, and get a really good idea about how we want to approach this at depth and along strike.
We've seen the nightmarish stories here in the US and in parts of Canada with the assay labs. How are things in your part of the world in Australia?
There, it's been pretty good. I would say about 2 months from when we're logging core, putting it on a pallet, sending it off to Western Australia. Western Australia, I think, has been quite efficient. Getting it back, interpreting it, writing it up, I think 2 months.
Fantastic. Rory, anything else to add?
No, that's great. Keep watching us, ESNR, and we'll be reporting news weekly.
Here, quick question before I let you go, because I had a reader ask it earlier. An over-the-counter or US listing, how is that coming along?
We are in the U.S. on OTC QB. I believe it should be up and running in a week.
Excellent. Perfect. Rory, thanks again. We'll chat soon. Appreciate the time.
Excellent. Thanks, Gerardo.
Bye now.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.